Most likely outcome. Alrighty. Alrighty, folks. Hello and welcome. Thank you for those of you tuning in live on twitch.tv/John A. Theodore. And welcome to you as well if you're tuning in on the recorded broadcast on youtube.com/C/John Theodore. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you guys tuning in and watching me while I goof around on a virtual racetrack. Going to be doing one at Daytona today. National Series, the K&N cars at Old Daytona. I missed qualifying, so I'm going to be starting 20th. That is well back in the pack. A little bit different. Usually I like to try to qualify up front and stay there, but I'm going to have to use a slightly different approach to this one. We'll see. Got this guy who decided to kind of stop on the start line there, so we'll let him go back and resume his position. Hopefully we don't lose the draft early, and I just got to keep my focus. It's kind of been a problem that I had in a couple races, making just mental mistakes that have taken me out. Cody Webster, what's up, dude? How's it going? Doing all right. Just doing get a couple races in here on Sunday. Weekend is rapidly drawing to a close. Had a lot of fun watching a good chunk of the 24 over the weekend. That was some really good racing. Need to see one go largely caution-free. Up into third gear.
Schmidt is leading the race.
Just keep it nice and calm and between the lines here. Between the. Keep it off the wall. Oh, there's already contact up there in the pack. 9 car isn't gonna going, so we'll get up through there. Want to try to work my way through the pack as quickly as I can, but sensibly as well. I don't want to be caught in an early wreck.
I don't like it that much.
They're bouncing around up there. One thing, when I'm this far back in the pack, I tend to bob and weave a little bit just because I want a clear vision of what's happening in the pack. I want as much information as I can as early as I can about what's going on up there so that I can avoid something if it happens. I have noticed that usually the wrecks in these happen kind of right up at the front, so I'm going to get in line with this 8 car and we'll try to draft back up towards the front here. They're 3 wide again. They're bouncing around. I kind of backed out a little bit just to let them settle. Want to stick with the lead pack though. You don't win races if you lose connection with the lead pack. You can get decent finishes, but I'm not in here for just a decent finish. I want to win.
All right, John. The next car is Meredith.
And jumping up to that outside line is dangerous, but that's where you have to go to really make progress. So let's do it.
Hold your line. Hold your line.
Just kind of looks actually pretty orderly now. There's not too much 3 wide action going on.
Thompson is now still there. They're inside.
Check up on the bottom.
P15 last lap was at 46.0. The car
see.
is just at 46.2.
Ooh.
Hold your line.
Working our way up through.
Car ahead is also
Started 20th. We're up to 15th on lap 4.
Hold your line. Clear low. Inside.
Got some guys making some moves.
Still there.
Just trying to kind of ride the middle of the track. Tends to be nice and with a little less bumps than the rest of it, it seems like. It's one of the reasons I like running there.
Still there.
Crack the throttle as we start to close up. Basically running half throttle behind this 22.
Still there. Still there.
Got the 19 right on my bumper right now. If I can drop down to the inside, I might do that.
Clear inside.
Just kind of ride here.
Still
Gotten ourselves up into the middle of the pack.
hold your line. Still there.
There's Eli up there. He's third on the outside line.
Hold your line. Still there. The leader has just done
And look at that, we're
the guy ahead has just done a 45.4.
up with the one car too.
That was at 45.6. Still there. Hold your line. Car outside.
Got the throttle matted right now.
Still there.
Inside line's making a little bit of progress. It's all about keeping, you know, as lined up and orderly as you can right here.
Car outside.
Had to back way out of it there.
Clear high.
6 laps complete. Probably backed out a little bit too much, lost a little bit of momentum. Main thing is just don't lose the draft.
The leader has just
Ooh.
done 45.7.
19's making a move there, down to the inside. We're back up to the outside. We got one behind us, so shouldn't be in too much danger of losing the draft since we're still kind of in the cradle.
Okay, John, next car is Meredith.
Might get a little bump from him actually to get caught back up. There we go. And let's go. Man, I don't know what I want to do. Indecision is bad on a strip plate track. Let's go to the outside. Looks like the one's actually rocking a little bit of damage on that
Was just done a
left rear.
45.4. That's the fastest lap of the race. Got a car low. He's still there. Still there.
Typically what happens here is that the outside line
Hold your
will get a push and then the leader drops down and then the next, it's kind of like
Still there.
rotates through. So
Still
the idea is to rotate to the front by the end of the race
Still there. Still
and
there.
hope that everyone's kind of got their head screwed on straight at this point in the week. We've all seen this track a number of times now. We kind of know what the racing's like.
He's still there.
Everyone's a little bit calmer than they were at the start of the week
The guy ahead has just
and
done
has a little bit better feel for what you
Still
need to
there.
do.
The guy behind has just done a 45.1. Hold your line. He's still there. Still there.
Still staying kind of even right now.
Still there.
It's kind of hard to make your way through the pack when it's like this.
Still there.
Wouldn't mind being able to drop down in front of the 8,
Hold your line.
but
Clear inside.
that's kind of a risky move to do.
Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line.
It's real bumpy.
Still there. Check up. Still there.
That's Eli calling for a checkup on the high side.
Still there. V14. You've just done a 45.
It's those checkups that become problems.
Hold your line. Clear line.
Dang it! That was a bump that just shot me into the wall. It's a stupid mistake burying myself again. Now the car's wrecked.
No.
Oh, they're going 3 wide. This might actually work okay. Yep, there's a big slide. Eli's into the wall.
One guy out of the wall, though.
All right.
Freaking idiot. Still got 10 laps to go. Why can't we go 3 laps?
So if I don't have too much damage, I should be able to kind of disguise that in the draft and be okay.
Okay, John, that's half distance.
Just going to tuck in right behind this 17. I can't be checking up anymore, though. I should be able to still get a decent finish out of it. But I got to disguise that right front in the draft.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 5.5 seconds.
All right.
Thank you.
So let's just tuck in behind the 17 and see if we can push him back up to the front.
You've just done a 46.1.
That's 12 laps complete. Or, oh no, 11 laps complete. We're on lap 12 now. And we're losing time to the lead pack. Son of a gun. That's 3 races where I basically just hit the wall and taken myself out of it. That's kind of frustrating. All right, got to kind of just keep that right front where the damage is disguised in this guy's draft. I'm weaving around too much. I got to stay lined up with him. But we're losing the lead pack pretty quick here. It's all right. At least we're in a position where when the lead pack wrecks, we'll be able to capitalize on it. Lead pack's still pretty good size too. We're running 13th. And I just can't really close up to him.
And don't mess up.
That was 47.5.
7 seconds. They're still going at it pretty good. Don't want to bump them in the corners for sure.
It's all good. I was just worried. Front pack was stable. We're riding back and playing for Marion. But we had the trouble to find time. It's all good.
Those guys are about 5 seconds back.
Turn and hold the brake. Turn right. Go push it back into pit road.
Oh, shut up. I was crashing.
The leader has just done 45.0.
Not everybody's perfect. I was bumped
Lap
sideways.
14.
Where I low my angle is. So I'll lose the replay.
Not 13th place.
Now it's lap 15. We got 6 to go. Looks like a couple guys wrecked behind us.
23 was the guy shoved it 3 wide. I know the wreck was in front of us, but 23 going 3 wide certainly didn't help.
Yeah, I was about to say, whether my 3 wide is horrible for Portuguese to take one.
You can definitely see that it's, you know, I've got damage and it's hurting my, because I'd normally be able to suck up right on him and knock him down the straightaway, but I'm doing everything I can just to hold with a guy that doesn't have damage. Five to go. Front pack's 11 cars. So there's, you know, definitely plenty of them that they could wreck a whole bunch if something happens up there. At least I should be able to emerge from this with only the 2X, so that'll be good for my safety rating. I keep seeing this race agent stuff with this sponsorship more and more. I might want to, I don't know what it's about or, you know, how it's involved. But I see this on more and more cars. Parker's back out on the track. He's gotten his fast repair. We're going to get 3 to go this time by. There's no point in even trying to pass the 17. I've got damage, he doesn't. Maybe if I get a ton of momentum coming off 4, I might be able to get something, but that's about it. I'd probably need to side draft more than I'm comfortable with.
Hey, we went by you without hitting you, dude.
Looks like the 11 is losing the front pack a little. Uh-oh. There's a wreck. A couple of them have fallen back. How many was that?
I'm going below.
Here we go. We're coming up on them. There's 1, 2.
Go low in the backstretch. Go low.
Making me nervous. I can't see where they're at. 2 to go. Well, we're going to get a top 10 out of it. 3 cars involved. The 11's still lost the draft. I don't know if we're going to catch him or not.
White flag, white flag.
White flag. Let's see, the front pack's been reduced to 6 cars, I think, now. So, I mean, you can wreck with 2 of them at Daytona, as we've seen.
Inside.
That ain't gonna work.
Oh, they wrecked the finish line.
He's still there.
Wrecked at the finish line.
Still there.
Whoa.
Still there. In and out. Inside.
Got a big bump there. That helped. They're wrecking behind me.
Clear. Inside's clear.
We're gonna get this spot. I'll take that.
There's the finish. Good drive.
Did the 17 beat us back? No. No, I beat him. 8th place. We'll take that.
Come on, Dick.
Good job out there, driver.
That's iRacing and safety. Daniel, what's up, man? That didn't work out too badly. We'll stop over here on the back straight and try to make the truck race over at Iowa, I think. Or maybe not. I think we've had 4 of those. So we'll try doing something else. Maybe we'll do a pickup cup.